Hello and welcome. This is our last day of Commonwealth Games coverage in that sense. All of us are leaving for India a few hours from now. As you guys are watching this at 10 a.m. in the morning, our flight is in the afternoon for India. So in terms of wrap-ups, today is the day for such wrap-ups. You know, when I read coverage, now for me, the glass is always half full rather than half empty. And by the way, I know my sport. I know that the competition in the weightlifting arena was not the best in the world. I'm conscious of that a 190 kilogram lift by Mirabai Chanu will not get her an Asian Games medal. I know that. I also know that the competition in boxing, at least in some weight categories, was perhaps not the best in the world. I know it. I do know. I know that the competition in judo is perhaps not the best. I do know it. Having said that, in sport you compete with your opponent who is out there. You don't choose your opponent. You don't. So when a Mirabai Chanu needed to lift 190, she lifted 190. She lifted 190. She needed to lift 85 in the snatch. She did so. She lifted 105 in the CNJ. She did so. Now, would you expect a Mirabai Chanu to lift 205 at the CWG? No, you won't. So to say that, oh, you know what, the standard wasn't there, so Mira lifted 190, not the 205, so is this not good enough? Hold back. Hold back. Mira is way too conscious of what she needs to lift at the Asian Games. She knows that with North Korea, with Thailand, and of course China, she needs to lift between 205 and 207. Both she and Vijay Sharma know about it. We don't need to go and tell them that this is what will fetch the medal. They know. So don't jump and criticize Mira saying, this was not the whatever greatest lift. Underwhelming performance. What she needed to do, she did. End of story. Coming to boxing now. I've heard a lot of things. Oh, Lavlina went... did not even fight, got into a silver medal position after one bout. Lavlina did not want to get a walkover. If another country did not field a boxer, that is not Lavlina's problem. Okay? Lavlina was here to fight from the very first day. The fact that she got a bye, go and tell the organizers, why did you give her a bye? Tell them. And secondly, I've seen some tweets from senior journalists. Oh, Lavlina gets a medal. I don't think they even know the background of Emma Sue Greentree. Emma Sue is one of the better boxers in Australia, twice national champion and multiple world medalist. And now that was a very close fight. Lavlina may have lost it in the last 45 seconds to a minute. And I think it was a fair decision. Having said that, she was much in the contest in the first two rounds. After losing the first, she came back and won the second round. So it wasn't a bad fight from Lavlina. So to try and denigrate Lavlina is perhaps not the best. Judo. I've heard many people tell me, "Arey, you go to the Asian Games, these people don't even stand anywhere." But this is not the Asian Games, right? This is the Commonwealth Games. So whether or not they will not stand anywhere at the Asian Games, tell me when Asian Games happens. For now, when an Ashmita Dey makes it to the podium, she was here at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, she got the gold at the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, end of story. So when the Indian cricket team plays against Zimbabwe, don't tell me they have to beat Australia. They're playing Zimbabwe, they're beating Zimbabwe, happy. Now I've always given this example of the Women's World Cup. There are 4 teams that play women's cricket. Rest are pretty subpar. Accept it. Australia, England, South Africa, and chalo New Zealand ko bhi maan lete hain. But does that mean you will denigrate the World Cup win at home and say, that was against 5 teams? You won't, right? It was a World Cup win. India did not choose their opponent. The opponents came. India beat them and won. Perhaps the greatest moment in the history of Indian women's cricket, right? So give credit. No, give credit. I've also heard Neeraj Chopra is over. Boy. Here, I don't think you even know Neeraj Chopra to say Neeraj Chopra is over. Rohit Sharma is over. Virat Kohli is done with. सब बेकार है. निकाल दो. हमारे देश में ये कहाँ से आ जाता है? And then Lords happens and all of a sudden the same people, Ritika Sajde's Instagram story, everybody, "Arey Rohit ko dekho yaar." Now everybody says Virat Kohli is an automatic choice in the 2027 World Cup team. And by the way, I'm talking about my own fraternity. I'm not talking about only social media armchair experts. They are trolls, I don't take them seriously. But people from my ilk, we are supposed to be storytellers, journalists who know our stuff. We know our stuff. Sadly, the level of Indian sports journalism is such that I feel deflated on occasions. I challenge you that 10 days down the line, and I challenge you, I'm using the word challenge. I challenge you, 10 days down the line, India will start its hockey campaign, the World Cup campaign in the Netherlands. Every possible news channel and sports portal did the jersey story and went to town with Indian hockey. I challenge you, how many will do even one show on the team's World Cup performance from the Netherlands? One show in Indian hockey. One. Number two, much like the hockey story, during the FIFA World Cup, we had 1.1 billion football experts in India. Everybody had an opinion on football. Everyone. Is Messi better or Ronaldo better? Why is it that 1.1 billion people do not produce 11 footballers? I have seen this refrain everywhere on social media. When Jamshedpur FC withdrew from the ISL, how many social media armchair experts or journalists did a story on Indian football? How many? You will not, because you know what? The FIFA World Cup sells. ISL will not sell. Jamshedpur FC's withdrawal and the impact of Indian football doesn't bother you because you will not get some likes or dislikes or whatever, retweets. So this is also a reflection on us, we the sports media of this country. I think much like our athletes, we too need to introspect. We too need to think what we are here for. Are we here to tell stories? Or are we here to only kind of document the negativity that exists? Is there any one domain in the country which is pure and there are no problems? Tell me one. So while you document the bad, of course do, document the good also, na? Document the good. Say that an Ashmita De or a Harsh Singh or an Unnati Sharma, tell me that they are good. Tell me. Tell me a Yamini Maurya fought well. Tell me a Mirabai Chanu is a once in a generation. Tell me a Gulveer Singh is a superstar. Tell me a Tejashwin Shankar and a Murli Sri Shankar stood out. Tell me the boxing women were stand out here in Glasgow. Tell me these stories. That's what I think the sports media is all about and should be. And you know what? We don't care. We at Revsportz will buck the trend. We will cover every event from on ground, from women's cricket to men's cricket to Glasgow to Japan to Nagoya to the Hockey World Cup in Belgium and Netherlands to the cricket in Sri Lanka. We will be out there and document Indian sport to the best of our ability. And in doing so, create a legacy that we will be proud of. And that's what it is about. This story is about a self-reflection, introspection about what we, the sports media, have turned ourselves into. The athletes deserve better. Indian sport deserves better. And honestly, we as human beings deserve better. Thanks for watching. For India's best multi-sports coverage, your platform is one, and that's Revsportz. So like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I think by now you know that we will be everywhere in different parts of the world and bring you on-ground reportage. As I said, your best multi-sports coverage on Revsportz, your favorite destination.